Hello, guys.
Hi guys.
Hi, guys. Do you
How are
hear
you?
us?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's super. So, hello, everyone. This is the very first live session here on Off the Grid Extreme, and we are very honored that tonight we have Putridarium with us. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
That's
So
really
yeah, I think that we
Yes.
can start in a really easy way, just to ask you, just to present yourself, and if you can tell us, both of you, how you approach first with music.
That's a big question, I guess.
I think you
So,
can start.
maybe you need a more concise question. What do you mean? Like, how did we start out with Putridarium?
No, I mean, like
In general.
when you were like I don't know, even child, like when
Okay.
what brought you to
Yeah, we
music?
start from
Yeah,
way
yeah,
back.
from the you know,
Go ahead.
and
Wait,
then
I can start.
What's your way into music?
yeah, and
Oh,
how did
yeah,
you develop
probably it was over my family. I think I started to listen to metal when I was 9 years old, and yeah, I was just going with my father to some to Milano, and we were to some CD store, and I started to pick up metal CD because of the cover. And
Yeah.
Iron Maiden, it was the first one because they have always the best cover. For a young child, it was very easy to pick up Iron Maiden, and I start from them to start to listen a lot of metal and meet friend and make some burn CD and find new band. And I just started from Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, and all the classic to I played for many years thrash metal, and I listened a lot of thrash metal at the time. And at some point, I started to do that metal and to traveling to Germany.
The holy land of metal.
Only, if from Italy, Germany was always like, oh, Germany, yes, like they have a lot of
yeah, yeah.
metal band and metal festival. So of course, from for us, it was like, oh, wow, Germany, land.
Yeah.
Of course.
And also when you start the Putridarium project, and also if you started like this project as it is right now, or you started like with another genre and you change it, or the sound was the same.
Okay, I think I had the idea of Putridarium in 2021.
20, huh?
No, 2020. When is the first demo?
Yeah.
In 2020, and at the time I was playing in some other band, Nekus and Into Coffee, and there was a little more doomy and more dark sound of death metal, and I just want to do something more classic and start to pay a tribute to some classic 90 death metal band that I really like. So I think it was by Corona. I was home, and one night I said, okay, let's do a new project. And the day after, I just buy a box of beer and I stay here. I stay home and I write the first demo in one day. Just the first song I wrote, I wrote in one day, and just drinking and playing.
It's
And
a really metal scene.
yeah, it's the best way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
It's the best way to make music, drinking and play. I don't know.
The lineup was the same from the first moment, or
The time we started as three people, as three. So me, the Julian that was playing with me in into Coffin at the drum.
My brother.
oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we have family, you know.
Yeah.
And after we try some guitarists on the first demo, we recorded with my guitarist from Into Coffin. He helped us with the recording of the second guitar. After that, we pick up Lucas.
Yeah.
I basically came back to the area, and Jana offered me to play live in some of his bands, and I wasn't really into the idea at the time because I had just left all my other bands because they weren't working that well. And then, yeah.
I think we start with Nikos or with Putridarium?
We started with Nikos at the time, and then I think the first rehearsal was with Nikos for live guitarist as for Nikos.
Okay.
And then just invited me to play in Putridarium for just come to a rehearsal, and then it was love on first sight, I guess. Like from me.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I remember, right. We started with Nikus, and after yeah, so we yeah, but now since some months we changed the lineup, but yeah, till last tour it was the four of us, so it's nearly since the start the same people. And
Same people, same concept, kind of.
no, the concept was always
It has evolved.
yes, it's involved always a bit because we started really with some really primordial 90 death doom, really old school and really quite simple, and it became a bit more say complicated, and the songwriting went better at some point, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're based in Germany. How is the metal scene there, and how do you do you have a favorite location in Germany where to play, or I don't know, what do you like most in your country?
Well. So the scene where we are living right now isn't that active. It really depends. It is kind of difficult because you have a lot of division between certain parts of the scene, I guess. So you have a really active scene of what I like to call beer metal, like metal that is more oriented, not like lyric, like not in the lyrics, but like the whole social event is more focused around coming together, drinking some beer. I mean the real underground is a little bit more elitarian, I guess. It's also about beer and metal, but it's like I always feel more about the music and about an involvement and a certain tradition, but also new ideas coming in time to time. I don't know. So we're not really involved in the local metal scene that much. And I think it's interesting. Many of people of metal fans from the area maybe don't even know our bands, even if we have like 5 of them by now. So yeah, we're not that involved right here. But do you want to add anything? Favorite location in Germany? Is there?
There are some city and some area that are always working better. Of course, in Berlin, that's always good, and the whole area of NRW. What's the name? NRW.
NRW Death Fest.
Yeah, that's right.
The area from Pot.
Yeah, the area from Cologne and some other things.
Essen, Oberhausen.
On this area, there's a bit more active, it's happening a bit more, but there's always depend from what kind of music and what kind of subgenre of that metal or metal in general you do. I always say there are some cities where it's going more all this post black or some other that's more grind and punk. So it's changed a bit. Death metal at the moment, yeah, the classic death metal, the old school death metal is probably more in the North area and Berlin for sure. That's why we always try to any tour to drive to Berlin, because Berlin is always a lot of people and cultural is really open to many stuff.
But we also not really focused around Germany. So Germany is not that important for us like it is with other bands, I guess. So I always felt like Putridarium was more of an international act, maybe even.
Yes.
Reaching out to the neighbors,
Poland and Europe tour, right? You just finished a Europe tour in May, I think you finished.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
And this really it's mostly a curiosity. So basically, you play Death Doom, but there's some particular way to call your style, or just Death Doom?
That you maybe define.
Yeah, it's really yourself, personal.
Like.
I think it started, of course, in Death Doom feeling and way, but at the moment I just can't. I only say that we play death metal. We are not that doomy at the moment, so it's more faster. We don't have really a subgenre for us.
And also
death metal is enough.
I guess it really depends on what you want from our music. I heard some people tell us, "Oh, it's amazing that finally there's another Death Doom act," but we're not that doomy at times. And other people are telling us, "Oh, it's so nice that you're so grindy and so fast and so aggressive." And I don't know. It's all in the music. And I also think like just putting death metal on it is totally fine, and then everybody can decide for themselves.
We have influence from death metal to crust. So we have some punk and crust influence too. So it's a bit mean, you know. So it's really difficult to do that.
Yeah,
I think death metal is at the end is the best way to describe this music. It's old school death metal if you want to be more specific.
Yeah.
So,
which also can mean a lot of things.
Yeah, of course. You can cut from some part.
Yeah.
You can cut some part.
Yeah.
Maybe it's even like a slur at times, like even something bad, you know. Calling something old school death metal has become so. I don't know. Not saying much nowadays, I guess.
Yeah. But I mean, maybe not. But do you have any? I mean, when you started, like shaping the sound, did you have any particular, inspiration, like I don't know, other bands or I don't know, anything that inspired you in some?
Yeah, of course. There are many bands that when I started the idea and I started to write the riff, I was really into Autopsy, Cyanide, and to be a Maripico. So this is really doomy and really dirty production, really or some more complicated, but a more American style. Or I was more on the old school American style.
Yeah.
So some more new band or the new scene of the new wave of death metal bands or a band like Fated, Torture Rack was of course a good influence. Undergang from Copenhagen, everything from Finland. This was all this new wave and old wave of old school death metal. It was quite amazing. I don't remember the time on which band I was listening the most. And Mortician, of course, but Mortician more for the thematic. They are a bit more grind, but it's horror grind stuff. And after that, I now to Tenebro, a really good band from Italy. Yeah.
Can I also ask you if since you just finished your tour a few months ago, which city was the best for you to play your music?
If you have,
if you just have.
I really love to play Poland and Holland. So Poland and Holland, they're still my favorite.
Also because of the people. And Czech
and the drinking.
Prague was also great.
Yeah, Prague was really good. The current Prague
and Slovenia also.
Slovenia was quite crazy, but but I don't know. If every time I have to play outside Germany and they say, okay, we have to play in Poland, I'm quite happy. I know, okay, it's gonna be fun. So it's good. They party good. They like to party. So it's good.
Not too enthusiastic, but really in for the music.
Yeah, they really support the
yeah.
band, and you feel really welcome to play there. And in Holland, absolutely, there's many people in Holland that I really every time I really like to see it again, and it was quite good.
Next Europe tour will come, and will also be about. Sorry.
Sorry, what did you say?
I just said the next Europe tour will come, and it will also be covering different areas than we covered right now.
We try
okay.
We try to go outside our comfort zone.
There's some people here that ask where you go to US and also to Amsterdam again.
Yes.
We really, who are these shitheads with strings on the instruments? Yeah, that's our drummer. That's my brother Julian. Yeah, he's in holidays in Norway right now. So
we missed
best regards.
We missed the question now.
We missed the question.
Thank you, Julian. We missed the question.
Coming to the US and playing in the US, I was just about to say, we already planned on it. We really wanted to do it because also our label, who supported us from the beginning, is based in the US, and we really tried to make it work, but it didn't work out right now, and situation isn't really getting better right now. We will jump on every opportunity that there is. We have made some connections over the last few years.
Yeah.
So at some point, I can say probably we will come to the US, but not in the near future, not in the next month or in the next.
Yeah,
So we are really trying. The big problem is to get the visa. So if you want to go properly, you have to get a visa, and it's a really long. It's a really long plan. We are really trying since years now, because I'm since years in contact with people and writing with people, and we really want to play US. But yeah, it really sucks.
yeah, absolutely.
It's really sucks and difficult, but we will keep trying. At one point, we will manage.
Yes, it's a peculiar situation, so hopefully it will get better soon.
Let's see.
And also, I just would like to ask.
Ian. Ian.
Hey, what's up?
How long you took for record all your album Necrology de Sadismo?
So
how long? Like the actual recording time?
Yeah.
Or
like how long?
For it and rehearsing and writing songs. Or what's the question?
No, I mean, like, how long did it take for you to, put together the material and prepare the record?
Yeah. So you started songwriting in the beginning, working quite fast, when I remember correctly.
I think between songwriting and prepare the song and have to be ready to recording, it takes nearly 1 year.
Yeah.
Because we have the point that we don't record each instrument, but we record everything live. That means that we have no margin of error. We cannot make a we record at the best of the three. So we play 3 times the song and we take the best take. So we have to be there really ready. So it takes like I think 4 or 5 months only of release and play the song together. That is work, and after we go to record, the recording takes just two days. So it's all we do a lot of work before to get there and just play 1-2 takes and play it right and good, and after it's nearly finished. So
you started writing songs, bringing them into the rehearsal. We really quickly worked through them. Every time we came up with a new song, we arranged them for drums, like basically one rehearsal done, start to rehearse them, and then go from there for some time. And then we just took our time to really got to learn the songs really good. Even if we could play them already pretty good, but we wanted to really take our time with this just to have the best outcome for the album.
Sure.
And we also did a test rehearsal basically with Nikos. In November 23, if I remember correctly. Remember 23?
Yes, 23.
23. We recorded Nikos live, then got rid of all the tracks except the drums and overdubbed, because that's the way we are going for it with Nikos. And so we had our experiences for the live recordings with Putridarium, which happened 3 months later. 4 months later?
1 month later.
In January.
In November, in January? Okay.
Yeah, 2 months or whatever.
Okay.
So we could already try our setup one time before we actually went into the studio with Putridarium, and then made quick work of it and just played it in around not even 2 days.
So since you just talked about Nikos, I would like to ask you this. So because you have more than Putridarium, so you have also at least just another one. I don't know if you have more than one together as a project.
I think me and Lucas, we work together on 5 projects probably.
Oh yeah, that's great.
So yeah, really.
Some more active, like Nikos and Putridarium are the most active bands.
And some other that is more.
And some other a third band which is also starting to be active. Like we're working a lot on it, and also playing live in the next month. Nice. It's called Barbaric Oath. It's a little faster, a little more aggressive, even Black Death, fantasy, 80s fantasy themed Black Death band.
Yeah, we like it. And I wanted to ask a kind of practical question in a way. It's what kind of physical format do you like most for recording? Like, do you like cassette, vinyl, or that's any favorite that you have?
Okay. I feel cassette is always, like tape is always the baseline. We always do tape because it's just nice to have. It's easy, it's quick. You can collect it if you want. You can. The sound also gets even grittier than on an LP. I think sound-wise, LP is. I mean, I guess you will agree because we talked about that in the past. LP is just the format to go. But I couldn't believe it when I heard our album from Putridarium the first time on LP. It just sounded that little inch more cohesive. Like all the sound tied together. I don't know, maybe it's only in my mind, but in the end, everything is on our mind. But yeah, I think that's the best.
Okay.
And
Yes.
CD is also great. I mean,
vinyl is good. I started when I was child with CD. Of course, I buy for many years CD, and after the vinyl come back, so I started to buy vinyl again, and I started to, and now I buy all of three formats. It depends on what I find, how many money I have in the moment.
Yeah.
I can decide what I'm gonna buy. But of course, vinyl for a band that putting really attention on recording and mixing and sounding. On vinyl, you can listen quite better quality. And by some band, what is more funeral doom, I always prefer to listen on LP because normally they really have a big production and with the mix and everything, the sound. That's right. On vinyl, it's making more sense. Most of the Black Death band with demo, you can listen on tape. It's okay. You don't need the vinyl thing to listen on a demo or something. So it depends always from the release. Killer Nickel was Black, of course. Right.
And I mean, talking also about the part of the artwork in general that you have to always connect. Is always a little bit very, very connected actually to the music. How was your approach? Like, did you ask to someone to invent something, or did you have a clear idea what you wanted for your cover?
So for the album, it was kind of a mixed process. There were already some ideas. At least you brought some ideas in for the artwork, and then we just let our.
I think I give her.
We had a pretty precise idea. We also already talked a lot about it beforehand, like being in a kind of movie poster style, and with certain influences and the whole concept behind it. And then, but I think the end result still surpassed our expectations in a way.
Yeah, because at the time I used to Maria, I made a collage from photo and stuff from and I put a collage of the cover in which way circa it have to be, and she completely understand my ideas and what I want. So we try really to this 70 horror feeling to have, and this comics 70 horror mix with movie cover. So I was I always like to read some comics from Italy from the 70s, and they have all this really great cover and on it.
Super cool. And
And you know also that you made a VHS. So the question is basically, it's just a live session or there's something else?
The VHS is actually just a tape in the VHS box.
okay.
If that's what you're asking.
Yeah, it's just
just a way of there you go.
Yeah, but
Amazing.
VHS, but if you open it,
there's maggots inside.
There's maggots inside. And there is a tape.
I love it.
Really cool print tape. Because, this is the download code. If somebody wants, can have.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's some maggots on it. This is the tape with really print tape on it. It's a really nice gadget.
Yes,
that's really cool.
Amazing.
Honestly.
Can you also show it on the Zoom camera because it was on Instagram? Yeah.
This is like the. You can see that.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you can also show the code. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, super nice.
That's really cool.
Super nice.
And I can show again the
Yeah,
course.
exactly.
Somebody want
Yeah.
can download the album
Okay.
for free.
Now we can see it. So a little bit more about the, I mean, we are doing social media thing, like, of course. So it's in this moment we are online. So it's the online way is what is very, very dominant in this moment, right? I wanted to ask if you think that there is still a very, great community or metal community. What is your point of view apart from being online? Like, do you think it's something that changed a lot in metal, or it's something that you feel that is more nowadays is a little
Still
bit more?
alive.
Yeah, exactly. So, what's your opinion in this?
For me, that's I only could give a really broad answer, which would take some time. Yeah, I know that one. Plenty of time, so nothing new there. Let's talk about red wine instead. Yeah.
From Spain. Anyway.
So there's no easy. The easy answer is not much has changed, and on the other hand, a lot has changed. Obviously, I mean,
Yeah.
from my really personal point of view, I see there's a lot going on in my circle of friends and people just on the edges, like people from all the cities around Europe and from the scene I've met over the years. There's a lot of stuff going on. People are sharing stuff online, but you can't really substitute coming together at a concert and talking to each other and having the physical experience of a show. It's just something so I believe irreplaceable. So we still got that, but times still changed. Like we are always sharing our pessimistic and or let's call it pessimistic points of view towards just parts of the metal scene that are behaving in a way that we don't like not buying records, for example, or in Germany. I don't know if it's just in Germany, but people are not that much coming out to shows, more staying at home. I don't. There's a lot to say, but also maybe it's annoying or boring for the listeners.
Sometimes you are concert with 4 people. Sometimes there's nobody there, and you don't really know why.
And we really can't complain. We really can't complain with Putridarium, right? Because we are blessed with a really nice audience, and we don't have any problem in this kind of field. But it's sorry.
No, that's weird. And he do a festival in Germany. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Festival.
Cool, man.
You can tell more about people.
Yeah.
People are super
attendances and no, it's fine. I think if you're doing shows, it's Putridarium are okay. Yeah,
Hi, Hi.
What's up?
And it's all about
okay. Nothing special, nothing great. Yeah, I can subscribe to that. Yeah. So we're doing festival. Yeah. Attendances have been low, like in general. Not with festival, but that's not what I necessarily want to say. But yeah, there are certain trends of people just going on for the party, not really caring about the music. There's only a select scene of people really. Oftentimes, I think it's musicians themselves who go to concerts of certain bands, and certain bands are, I don't know, favorites for musicians, basically. Sometimes I feel we are doing music for musicians. Sometimes.
Yeah, you also play for other musicians.
Yeah.
Yes. I always try to bring up this matter also with our other channel, and it's about women in general. So women in metal, like it has been a big evolution, blah blah. And I wanted to ask you how you see, especially from musician women. We know you have in your band also a great member of But yeah, I would like to ask you your point of view, how you feel is changed from the past, or how is it now? How do you see it?
Because in the 90s, yeah,
Yeah,
we used to have some singer, just a few, but not a lot like now.
yeah,
I think we went into a more equal direction, I guess, in total. Saying that, I guess we don't have any hard feelings like towards women in metal. I don't know. We had a fantastic bass player
Yeah.
with
yes,
us for quite some years.
yes.
He's actually left the band for like only I think 2 months ago or something.
Oh, really?
For some reasons, she moved to another place, and we didn't continue working together. But that being said, I don't think there ever was like an issue, or like it wasn't really talked about. Like she was just part of the band and didn't really matter like her being considered being a girl or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
of course.
she was just on the same level than any other guitarist
Yeah.
I have ever seen. So she was doing an amazing job, and yeah,
Yes,
I hope she will
yes.
continue making music. I heard she has a new project actually. She's working on. I don't
Okay.
remember the name right now, but she's still doing music, and I hope she's doing well.
That's good.
Yes, yes,
And
of
I
course.
don't know if you can reply to this, but do you already have a new bass player, or
We are working on. Let's see. Yeah, we have one at the moment, but it's not still nothing official at this time. So we are gonna play some show with a session player first, and probably next years we're gonna probably
Yeah, sure.
I'm back to a full lineup. But
Yeah.
we just recorded a new EP last month where I play bass for that song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because for the end of the year it's gonna be out.
Okay. Yes, yes.
Yeah, you and my brother are always bugging themselves. Yeah. Going on in the chat, just for anyone just listening and not watching the chat.
Clown.
Yeah. Those gestures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, a very, it's quite personal question. It's just nothing special, but I wanted to ask a question. Do you, like, during the tour, like, do you have any special, like, object or something that you, a video game, whatever, like that you, you wanted to have with you during the tour, like just like a lucky charm or something like that, that you, I don't know, apart from, instruments.
Good question.
Beer,
Let me
maybe.
think. Like what? Yeah.
Yes, I have this. It's always with me.
A wine opener. Yeah.
I will never
That's
miss this
important,
one.
yeah.
This is really.
Not every location has it.
It's really old. It's back from Italy, from Berchidda.
Where is it actually?
Berchidda. I have no idea. Vini Gigontini.
Maybe to the south somewhere.
SS. No.
Berchidda? Somebody look it up in the chat.
But
Where's Berchidda?
this is always with me. Because you can open beer, wine, best things ever.
Sleeping.
That one is
Sleeping.
important.
Not boring, but sorry.
No, sorry, you were saying?
A sleeping mask. It's always nice to have, especially for naps in the car, and yeah, it's nice. Boring, but also nice.
Yeah, I mean, we are we really understand you. Like we live in Scandinavia, so it's kind of, we always kind of have it, especially in the summer. It's a little bit, it's very useful. Even if I lose it every time, but I mean, it's Anyway, it's I think that your lucky charm is very useful also in the forest. It's useful everywhere. So I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
That you can broken. You can broke a finger.
Yeah, it's easy enough. If you don't like your guitar player, just go ahead. There's always a fix.
It's really dangerous. You can do everything with it.
It's like a weapon.
I think I was nearly lost one time, and I was really sad. And I was probably.
And you found it again. So nice.
So, sometimes when life is no other stuff that I really like to bring with me.
We were really pragmatic. We're just going on tour and coming back, and that's it.
Yeah, I would. The plan is always to just. I have
just ourselves.
One pants and then myself. One pants.
One pants is not
one pants. Yes.
Yeah.
the one pair of pants. I think in the tour with Throat Cave, I leave my pants in Berlin the morning after.
Yeah, you left it on the actually. I remember you left it on the wall of Kirby.
Of course, there's still my trouser on, and
because
they
like
was so
fences,
broken and so stinky and so ugly that I just lived there.
we couldn't bear to have it on the truck anymore. Yeah.
It was really disgusting.
But you also had salt pants at one point, right?
Yeah,
I think that's always nice. Salt pants, you know, black pants, which are getting sweaty, and the salt sets, and you see a crust building. That's,
Yeah. Why not? I mean,
who goes?
right. Yeah.
I try every tour. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, you will have to buy some new ones for your next tour, I guess, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. So you were.
There's some for the summer. They're still working some, no? They are a bit broken, but we will see if the next years they're gonna survive.
Hardcore, like.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I always say it's better buy a new LP than a new pair of pants. So I just buy every month it's always the same. My pants LP. So
agreed. Yeah. Yes, of course.
It's the simple life.
Should have sold them on eBay.
Yeah, it was a good idea. It was a good idea. Too late.
Maybe they
Too late.
Next year. But maybe somebody took them. Maybe somebody took them, and now it's a nice pair of pants.
Broken.
Broken pair of pants.
But it's a good idea.
Yeah.
The next album we pay with the selling of my pants.
Yeah. I heard you can do a lot of money stuff like this now.
Yes, yeah.
Somebody
who wanted my pants?
For it, yeah.
Who wanted my pants?
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, so you mentioned that you are, planning another tour anyway. Do you already know? Some specific details, or can you
no,
say?
at the moment, still everything is on planning and on air.
But we're really actively planning.
Yeah.
It, but it's not yet anything we can talk about, I guess, at this point.
But we want to try to touch the country that we didn't touch.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't touch.
But obviously it's going to be next year, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. And do you have any other? I don't know, because you said like you just recorded another tracks and an album, and do you have any other projects that you are working on and in the future are going to be finished, or
with Putridarium?
Yeah, whatever you would like to
share. Okay, which band are we starting? So, with Putridarium, we just recorded the EP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Together, actually, with a track for a Nekos split.
Okay.
On the same, we prepared the studio and set everything up, and then recorded everything on the same weekend. And then with Putridarium, you are already working and nearly finished working for new songs for the album. We haven't rehearsed them yet, but I'm really excited to hear them, and it's going to be fun. So that's for Putridarium. Yeah, and then we have our newest creation, Barbaric Oath, which we were working on. We also had some lineup changes, and now it's only us two working on it right now. But we had a really good friend of us from Barcelona, record drums for it. Mark Necrohelm from Troll Cave and Sanctuarium and all the other acts he has. And then we recorded everything else also this year, I think 2 months back or something. And now it's already mixed and mastered and good to be offered to the people. It's ready, and now we are working with different labels on the release.
So probably
towards the end of the year, I guess. Yeah.
For the end of the year.
Oh, super cool.
It's going to be really fun.
Yeah. And Nikos.
And Nikos. Yeah, we are. Okay. Yeah, sure. We are. We worked on the track for a split release with. I think we can let the cat out of the sack.
For the four people that are watching us. Okay, attention. Five is cool.
Oh, wow. So for everybody who didn't know yet, we are doing a split release with Bloodsoaked Necrovoid from like originally from Costa Rica, but now more based in Spain.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
Yeah, that's also going to be a lot of fun. So it's a really long track with our new drummer and our new bass player. Didn't play on it yet, but yeah, this is also coming out sometime. We don't know when the other guys are coming up with their part of the split, but as soon as they are ready, we have a label. And everything is set up for release, and that's also going to be. I'm really excited about that. It's going to be really
Wow.
cool.
That's really
cool. That's amazing.
There you go.
Cat out of the sack. Ja, die Katze aus dem Sack lassen.
But we have now we have the last one. It's a question that we made like a few minutes ago before we start this podcast.
Yeah.
And it's a kind of section because we also made a name for this.
Yes.
And it's called Sex, Drugs, and Metal Gore.
So it's a section of
Yeah, but I was more
As long as
for
not
section.
metal
Yeah,
this will be implemented later.
Yeah, I was more for sex, drugs, and splatter gore. Maybe it was better. I'm not sure, but yeah. The question is, it's simple, but it's really particular because it is. Do you think that metalheads, the state of mind of a metalhead, it's still the same? So, do you think that people that really care about metal music are still the same, or there's a huge difference from
like when they go away from the stage, everything is finished, or it's something that still remain, like old school metalhead or something like that.
I'm not sure I understood the question.
No, I don't get the question.
Try to be a little more precise, or just maybe rephrase it, or we just.
So it's. Do you think that people that listen to metal music or play metal music are the same from the 80s, like the rockers, or
in every part of their life?
I don't really think so.
Not anymore, probably, or not the most. We try to keep rolling with drinking and shit, but and shitting on the grave.
Shitting on the grave.
Yeah,
something.
We try to keep alive erotic stuff in graveyard and everything, but sometimes can be difficult. Why not? But I don't know if everybody is still really just make a living way. Is probably not everybody. I know many bands that they go on stage and under the stage are completely different people. It's good or positive, I don't want to say. But yeah, it probably would be better if some people would be more real. Not if you're on the stage, that more be real and not always this mask of I play in a really evil band. I'm evil.
Going on stage, and then there's such a huge difference between on stage and backstage, and
it's not by in each band or everybody, but of course. Some part of it, sure.
Again, I have the feeling there's the metal scene is so huge and so splintered nowadays that you can't even compare metalhead. Like even like coining someone a metalhead, just what does it mean? Like
that's
not long hair anymore.
Yeah,
that's why it's quite difficult. Shortly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, my father calls all the music after the beginning of the last century rock,
which is in a way I also like to do, because I think it's just so easy and you can mean whatever you want by it and just call something rock. That's fine.
It's easy.
For people, it's almost the same. I will never forget the time 2 years ago, probably. My grandpa that called me from Italy, and they say, "Oh, Jonah, on the festival bar they play a band like yours." I say, "Sorry, which one? Okay, tell me the name now of which one of this band. It sounds like mine." Maneskin or something.
Maneskin. Yeah. It's a good old school death metal band. Yeah.
But in the ear of my grandfather, it was the same. That was incredible. I was like, what?
Yeah.
That's how it is, right?
Everybody can listen what they want. No? Now we do pop rock. So Putridarium now we do pop rock. The next album of Putridarium will be pop rock.
Yeah,
Perfect.
why not?
Perfect.
Sure.
We love it. We will listen to it. Anyway.
I mean, there's something to it because I have a very personal take that if you're listening to some modern metal, which is highly produced and sterile and whatever you might call it, I mean it's a lot highly discussed topic.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't rock anymore. It doesn't have this visceral like what you get with all the, I don't know, Hellhammer, for example. For me, that's rock. It just rocks. It has a analog quality to it, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know.
Sure. No.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's anyway. I really wanted to thank you for commenting on all these very different topics, and it was very, very nice, guys, to have you here tonight. And thanks a lot for starting this project with us. It was amazing.
Thank you, really.
And I would like to ask if you, thank you. And I would like to ask if you could stay on Zoom, and so we can say bye to each other. And in the meantime, we close the live session on
Bye,
your
Julian. Bye, Julian. Bye, Ian. Bye.
Go and to the Putridarium concert, guys.
Come on.
Bye bye.
And puke on it, please. Puke on me. So I'm there on stage. Puke on me, please. I would love to be puked.
You heard it. You heard it.
Please puke me.
Thank you.
Bye everyone.